So, alright, folks. Without further ado, you guys want to know what I think about Sonic Frontier. Now, it's a little hard for me because pushing what I know about the writer aside for a moment, for a minute, I think that this may be a good idea in concept. Now, I'm gonna wait. There'll be little news updates next year where I'll just talk about stuff. But, you know. But, and yes, I'm giving Ian Flynn one chance. One chance. And if y'all say that's like, oh, Bugsy, you're being too harsh on him. Motherfucker, guys, I can give the man one chance, okay? Just because you guys are fan of him. Yeah. Just because you guys are fans of him, right? That's not gonna you guys ain't gonna convince me to give him more than one. He has proven to me that he kind of is a bunch of things, Petty being one of them. But if he can impress me with this, I'll shut up. I'll shut up about him. Mouth completely closed. But if I find one thing I don't like, or maybe even a bunch of things, because I like the gameplay might be solid. I heard the Adventure Team are coming back for this one. Though, I can't really find anything that really kind of confirms this all the way. But again, Ian Flynn has one chance to impress me. One. Not two, not three. One. And if he can't do that, well, since he's gonna be in the Sonic franchise for a while, I'm just gonna abstain from Sonic unless something really does catch my eye. That doesn't mean I'll stop doing Sage things. That will still be a thing no matter what. I'm still gonna do Sage crap. That's not literally gonna change. None of that's gonna change. And I'll still, and hopefully Sonic Prime will be good too. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, I'm going to abstain from all the Sonic things, all of it, because that's what other people that drop out from the franchise completely do. Like they be like, no, since I can't play Sonic, I'm gonna stop playing the fan games and all that stuff. I've seen people literally leave this franchise and make some really over dramatized, they're leaving the fandom, they're leaving all their dreams behind. This has been the last straw, and this is so sad and heartbreaking. But to me, it won't, if I do leave the franchise, to me it's not gonna be sad and heartbreaking. Because one, even if the official Sonic team doesn't deliver, I'll always have a stage stream fan games to play. So it's not. So I'll just be leaving from Sonic officially, like I left the official Doctor Who stuff officially. That doesn't mean I will turn down fan games because it's not Sonic Team. But yes, I love the trailer for the Sonic movie. It was freaking amazing. It was beautiful. It was just so cool. I saw Tails. We had Tails. I don't know why Tails is looking for this Sonic, because apparently they don't really know each other. So that's a little weird, but maybe Tails is trying to find Sonic because Sonic is the only person that could beat Eggman. So maybe he's doing that, or maybe BW Roses, he made a video saying that maybe this might be a Freedom Fighter thing. And I would love to think that, but I'm not going to try and get my hopes up because I've done that so many times on my long YouTube career. Always thinking that the Freedom Fighters are around every corner, but they're not. So I decided to basically hold off on any freedom fighter predictions. I just think if they're doing it, it's probably gonna be some sort of resistance thing. Well, but still, everybody's everybody's orgasming over Knuckles' voice though. Like, I'm just like, dogs, guys, calm down, calm down. Y'all know what Knuckles works with down there. You get, y'all don't care, y'all don't care. Y'all just digging on Knuckles' voice like, eh. Alright, I'm not making fun of you for that. I'm just saying, if you're doing it, you're doing it. Just don't tell me in detail what you want to do. Just don't tell me in detail what you want to do. I'm kind of sad that Cowboy Bebop, Cowboy Bebop, the live action version, is kind of got canceled. I think it's confused and didn't know what it wants to be. Didn't know what it really wants to be. Does it want to be its own thing, but still kind of have, make it more grounded and make it a little bit more different, or did it want to be like the anime? I'm still watching it, so you're gonna have to wait until my full review is like completely done. But still, from what I did see, I enjoyed myself immensely. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I didn't. A friend told me that no matter what Ian Flynn has done, it can't be as worse as what Forces was. And I'm like, I wasn't really hearing it then, but fair point. But I'm not. Again, I just feel like this game is gonna be like good gameplay, but the story itself is just gonna be. The story itself is just gonna go. It's gonna have a little high point. Because sometimes Ian Flynn used to do stories with high points, because there was one point where I was a fan of him at one point. And then it's gonna peter, it's gonna sink, and then it's gonna go down. See, but I'm like old sword artists, man. I'm not gonna leave the fandom and be like, I hate everybody who loves it, who enjoys this franchise. Because I can't find any joy or no love. Because they ain't showing me no love. I'm just like, whenever I think of Anime Boss, that is the one person I don't want to be. Because if I leave the Sonic fandom, I'm not making videos of why Sonic sucks. I'm not making videos of which game character is better than Sonic. None of that shit. Because I gotta admit, the stuff that Anime Boss did was like the stuff that Anime Boss did was so fucking petty, guys. It was so fucking petty. This man would literally go like, well, this is better because Sword Online is this and this. I'm like, yeah, Kirito's a little bit of a Gary Stu. But I think it's the characters around him and what he has to. I think it's the world around Kirito that's the interesting part. The people that they take, the people that they show besides Kirito, and seeing how they flourished. But this man's so disillusioned by Sword Art Online. I bet you the moment he saw my comment, because I left him a big old lengthy comment. Split all my sentences with lines like I'm doing a poem. And yeah, it was like, I don't want to be that guy that just like beats down on a franchise just because I don't find enjoyment in the official shit anymore. Like, I don't beat down on Doctor Who. I don't beat down on Doctor Who as a franchise just because of Gibnall. If anything, I just don't like Gibnall. I don't like Gibnall or Whittaker. But I don't hate Doctor Who. I can still watch an old Doctor Who episode and be like, this shit is still good. I can watch one of the classic ones and be like, this shit is still good. You know, it's just that I feel like sometimes I feel, you know, because when I say I leave franchises, I don't really leave them. I just kind of go over to the fan side of things and see how creative things are. That's what I do. I don't try to, like, you know, beat down a whole franchise because, again, that's what Sword Artist does. Like, oh, the fans don't like my videos and I mean, you know, because if the fans don't like me for talking about, like, Ian Flynn or Jim Nor or Whitaker or whatever, I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna keep doing my videos because, like, why the fuck should I care about a bunch of fans that are so lost in the sauce about what they like so much that they can't even accept criticism? Why would I just be like, no, I'm gonna turn on them and stop what I'm doing? Because the one thing I would say to Sword Artists, like, you wanted to be the light of this fandom, you could have still did that despite. Dude could have still did that despite people hating him, because that would have been better. That just shows that you actually still care about it, regardless of what people think. But the fact that Sword Artist, like, bent his knee and just went with the haters, that just proves that he didn't have enough love for it. He didn't have love for it at all. And then on the first thing, smoking, he left it. Me, that's not gonna happen, because I will always have my special memories. I always have my special memories playing Sonic. I will always have those memories of playing my Dreamcast for the first time and playing Sonic Adventure. I will always remember the good times with Sonic and the times that made me push myself creatively while I was creating Sonic Freedom Fighters. I'm not gonna freaking forget that just because a bunch of, like, disgruntled Ian fans think that they're right and I'm wrong. Because the one thing I feel like Sword Artists never got was the fact is, if you love something, if you love a franchise, you're not gonna give up on that. You're not gonna totally hate on the franchise because of fans. If anything, you're gonna hate the fans more for being assholes. But, you know, Sword Artist went a different way. He's built different. He's pretty petty too, like a certain fan who's writing the Sonic series right now. It is what it is, but he stopped doing his Sword Art hate videos, and I keep on looking just in case he didn't make a new one. And he didn't go, well, Sword Art Online, because I think he's finally done. Let me go look, guys, before we keep going. Let's just look. Oh my god, guys, he did it again! Oh my god! Oh my god, Anime Boss, could you stop? God dang, we get the point! God damn it, are you that man, are you just... Oh my god. Oh my god, he made another one. He's like, worst movie ever. Guys, let me just tell you this. Even if I leave the Sonic franchise, you ain't never gonna see me do videos like this. Because, honestly, I am never gonna be that petty. I ain't gonna join the Sonic haters and be like, ew, they give me attention. Because, seriously, I have a higher self-esteem than that. I have a higher self-esteem than that Benedict Arnold of Sword Art Online, where he has to get haters Haters, people that hate the show to give them that freaking spark of enjoyment. I'm surprised. I'm surprised at him, really. I shouldn't be, but I am. But that's neither here nor there. That is neither here nor there. I'm going to give Ian Flynn one chance, and if that one chance is dashed or destroyed while I'm playing, I'll let y'all know. But trust me, I ain't gonna be as vindictive as Sword Art as Anime Boss. I almost called him Sword Artist. I won't be as vindictive as Anime Boss, I promise. Because again, I wouldn't hate on the fans that much to just hate on the franchise. And I wouldn't have that much of a low self-esteem where I'd have to join haters to make myself feel better, like he does. So, Sword Anime Boss, I want to just say, if you made that video because the rest of us just don't like what you've been doing with your channel, okay, fair enough. But I'm just saying, what you're doing is so futile. It's funny. It's funny the way you do that shit. It's funny that you won't stop. It's funny. It's funny, Sword Artist, how you literally want to treat this fandom for not doing anything to you, and only a few people called you a bunch of shit, and you're just like, no, I'm just gonna hate on Sword Art Online. That's what I do this. That's what I do this channel for. I gotta say, man, it's the most saddest thing ever, and it just proves how pathetic you actually truly are when it comes to that. You can move on to any other anime series in the world, but yet you still have this throbbing hate. You still have this throbbing hate for Sword Art Online. It's sad, really. And don't even get me started on the Mother's Basement, because we'll be here all day. But for the rest of you that just came for the Sonic stuff, what I had to say, I'm done. But last thing to Anime Boss. Thanks for showing us how vindictive you. Thanks for showing us that even on the holidays, you're still vindictive as ever. And trust me, let me say this. You're only with the haters because they like you and because you have a low self-esteem, so you want to be liked. Just saying. How do I know this? Because the way you act, that heel turn, that made everybody leave your channel, including me. You just did it. You just did it because you literally say you're just gonna keep on trolling the fan base because of what they did to you. So it's just, you're still doing it out of spite. So I mean, guess if it makes you happy, but I think it's the waste of a perfectly good channel if you ask me. But hey, do you, and I'll do me. God dang it. Hold up. Okay. And for the rest of you, don't worry. There's still going to be more Sonic content coming down the pipe. And even if next year I decide to leave the fandom forever, there will be more Sonic content. Just nothing on the official stuff. That I can promise you.